my name is Jocelyn Bustillos. I'm going to do a book report project about the book Before We Were Free by Juanita Alvarez. The book takes place in the 1960s, and there's a dictator who is really bad because he owns a secret police. So whatever he doesn't like, he takes it in his own hands. Not his own hands, but like he sends the secret police to do his dirty job. And the brief summary about the book is Anita has a good life growing up. She lives in a compound with her family and the Gracias family, which are her cousins. But the Gracias family left the Dominican Republic and went to start a new life in the United States. Anita and her family stayed in Dominican Republic, and her uncle Trujillo, which no one knew, came back. But he was wanted by the secret police, and one of the American ambassadors moved in the compound to help Anita's family to stay away from the danger. But her family takes part in an assassination, and Anita and her mom had to be forced. Anita's mother and her were forced to go to hiding. When she was free, she fled to America. It had been months not knowing where her father was. She knew where her father was. He was in prison, but it was months where she hasn't heard of him. And one day she came back from home and she received the news that her father was dead, and her uncle. The dictator's son was mad because his father died, and what he did was everybody who was part of it was to be killed. And many see these people like heroes because he freed the Dominican Republic. There was no more dictatorships. There's no more you have to do this or there will be consequences, and because of them they were free. There's foreshadowing in the book of her father freeing, and there's foreshadowing about the book of her father being a hero. One day in a time not far in the future, Bobby begins as he's telling me a bedtime story. You're going to look back on all of this and think, I really was a strong and brave girl. I shake my head. I'm not so strong or brave, I want to say. Oh, yes you are. I know you are, he insists, reading my thoughts. He tips my face and by the chin, so I'm looking straight at him. I feel as he's hypnotized me. I want my children to be free, no matter what. Promise me you'll spread your wings and fly. And she has a difficult time with her father's death, but because of her dad, he saved the country. Some traditions they had were on Christmas Day, they would sing to baby Jesus, and they would have a little get-together with the family before the Gracias family left. They would all cook, and they would all talk about what's happening, what's going on, a little get-together. Another tradition the Dominican people have is they have to have a quinceañera. And that does connect to me because I did have a quinceañera 2 years ago. But the Dominican and the Mexican had the Latin not have to, but you can to show that your daughter is becoming more mature. And that's what one connection is between the Dominican and Mexican, or me and Anita's traditions. For entertainment, she would read, she would write in her diary, and when she was being forced to be in the closet, she did that a lot because she couldn't go outside and play, so that's what she would do. And one connection of that is I love reading. I like reading all types of books, and she does too, but I like reading this book. I really liked this book. It was really, really good. And it was really entertaining. Religion beliefs. Some religion beliefs are that she's Catholic and she believes in the Virgin Mary. She, on Christmas Day, as I said, she sang to the baby Jesus, prayed. I'm everything. Catholic. I believe in the Virgin Mary and baby Jesus. I pray and yeah. So me and Anita are really, I think there are some connections because in Mexico there is a lot of mafias who who really kill people over there, and the police, they could do something about it, but over there they don't get paid a lot, so the police is bought. And it's the same thing over there. The police is bought by the dictator Trujillo. If he doesn't like anything, then he will go and solve the problem. And also in Mexico, if I committed a crime and the police saw it, and I'd be like, here's $50. Just don't say anything. And they take the money instead of doing the right thing and taking them to jail. And also, Anita was not wild, but like she was an adventurous person, and I remember in that age I was really adventurous, and I remember I would like read a lot. I tried to do a diary, but I hope you guys like this video. I enjoyed making it, and I really enjoyed this book. It was a really, really good book. So if you ever have a chance to read this book, it's really good. I finished it in 2 days. It was really good. It was really, really good. Okay, bye!